3 days ago, I almost got stabbed by a boat driver. I almost got chook by a boat driver. See, I've been hearing stories, people saying that, oh, I picked boat and then this happened. I picked boat and then I almost got kidnapped. Charlie, what is happening, eh? What is happening? They are not lying. If you've never been in that situation before, they are not lying. Now,
there is this beautiful girl on TikTok called Idara. This is her boat diaries. So she picked a boat from Matcha to Lakeside, Adenta Lakeside. And when she ordered the boat rider came. When the boat rider came, she was on WhatsApp call. So when the rider came, she just sat in the car without, you see, when you're on a call, you don't give your full attention. So when she sat in the car, the boat driver asked, "Can I start the ride?" And she said, "Yes, you can."
let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you. So 3 days ago, that's Friday, I picked a boat from Just Matcha to Adenta Lakeside. So when this boat rider came, I checked the car number and then I sat in the car. Mind you, when I sat in the car, I was on a WhatsApp call, right? I was on a WhatsApp call. So he mentioned my name, Idara, and I was like, yeah. And then he was like, "Can we go?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." So he started a ride. That was what I thought, because we started going.
So the boat driver started the drive, and when they got to the destination, the driver said, "This is the amount you have to pay. This is your destined amount you have to pay." And the girl asked, "How much is it?" Then the boat driver told her 79 cedis, and she said, "Oh, when I ordered for the boat, it came as 59 cedis. So you telling me 79 cedis? Yeah, it's wrong."
So when we got to my destination, he mentioned the price. He said the price was 79. That was what he said earlier. And I said 79. There was no traffic. There was nothing. So why is it 79? Because when I ordered it, it was 59. So why is it 79? And he was like, "Hey, 79. Madam, it's 79. I was like, "Okay, can I see from your end?" Then he couldn't show me the 79. He was like, let me see. Let me check. Let me see. I was like, what's going on?
So he asked the driver, "Can you show me the amount? Because when you end the ride, they will tell you this is the amount the ride has to pay." So she asked the rider, "Can you show it to me?" The rider was like, "I said this is the amount. Why are you asking me?" Then she said, "Okay, let me look on my own, because when they send the rider message, they will send you the ride also a message for you to confirm." So she said she checked on the boat's app. She couldn't find any ride. Like, she couldn't find that she ordered for a ride, or maybe this is the fare you have to pay. So she was wondering, like, how.
So I was like, you know what, it's fine. Let me check from my end and see if it's 79, right? So I checked my boat app. I couldn't find the ride. I couldn't find the car number. I couldn't find like the ride I was on. So I was like, driver, I can't find the ride like I was on. Did you end the trip? He was like, "No, I didn't end the trip. I didn't end the trip." I was like, what's going on? Because I cannot see the price from my end. Normally, when you pick a boat and then you arrive at your destination, if the driver shows you the price or he tells you the price, you should be able to see it from your end, right? I couldn't find mine. I couldn't find my own. So I was like, nah, this is suspicious, because I can't pay a price that I'm not seeing from my end. And he was like, "Madam, let's not start." I was like, you know what? I don't want to argue with you, right? So I'm going to report it to boats whilst you are here, so that boats can rectify this, because I don't understand what's going on. He said, "Call boats." I called boats, and then boats spoke to me. They checked in their system, and they were like, they can't find the driver. That's what they were saying. They can't find the driver. I was like, how can't you find the driver? They were like, they are searching. And then they did that, and then they told me the driver canceled it. Immediately he picked me. So when he picked me up, right, he ended the trip. Like, he canceled the trip so that we could go off ride.
Then she told the rider that she has to report to boat. When she reported to boat said when the person picked her, the person canceled the ride. So the exact moment they cancel the ride, so they cannot tell. And mostly these boat drivers do, when they come, "Oh, I want to go offline," then they will cancel it. Then you tell them the amount they will take. But here lies the case: the boat rider didn't tell the girl Idara that this is what he is doing. And I'm not concluding from what she is saying. The boat rider canceled the ride. If not, she has to pay 59. But when they got to the destination, the rider said she has to pay 79. Then she later on asked the rider, how much am I paying? Then the rider changed the amount, saying, he said, you have to pay, the ride is 74. Then she said, you said 79, now you are telling me 74. What's going on? Then the girl said, okay, you know these boat riders, whenever you want to say something, they will interject, you have to pay my money, me paying same beer, like, you know, Ghana style. Then she said, okay. She gave the boat rider 100 cedis. Then the boat rider was like, I don't have change. And the girl said, okay. The boat rider said, then let's go to any nearest store that, or any nearest place that we can find the change. Then the boat rider told the girl to sit in the car. To sit in the car.
So I was like, driver, so you canceled the trip when you picked me? He was like, no, boat is lying. And I'm Kwasa 4, and I bought no me a Jimmy 4, and I did that. So he was going back and forth. The way he was being aggressive, going back and forth, I was like, you know what, driver, I don't want to do this with you. I don't want to have this back and forth with you. How much did you say the fare was again? He said 74. And I said, but you said 79. He said, no, I didn't say 79. I said 74. I was like, no, it's fine. I'll give you your money. So I gave him 100 cedis. So when I gave him 100 cedis, I was like, please give me change. So I go. He was like, he doesn't have change. I should send him Momo. I said, fine. Give me the 100 cedis so that I send you Momo. Then he was like, no. I don't want Momo again. Sit in the car. Let me go and look for change for you. I was like, driver, I don't want to sit in the car. I'm tired. I need to go. I don't want to sit in the car. Now you're not going to. I was like, sit in the car, madam. Sit in the car. Let's go and look for change now. You are making it long. I said, okay. So because my mind, I wasn't really thinking too much about the whole thing because I already given you your money. I sat in the car. So he made a turn, like he turned, and then we're going to look for the change. So we drove a little and we saw a provision shop, like a small kiosk over there. They were selling like, is it this tomato, something very, very small. So when he passed the place, I was like, driver, stop. Give me the money. Let me buy something here. Let me just, so that I can just give you the change. I realized this driver didn't stop. So
the girl sat in the car, then they move on. So when on their way going, the girl saw a provision store, a store that maybe she can go out there and ask. Then she said she wanted to buy something. Or concern you, she wanted to buy something. So she told the rider that, this is the store. I want to buy something. So give me the money. Let me buy the something. Then the rider started pulling up the windows, the windscreen, the windows. Then the girls like, you said let's go to any nearest shop so that you can get a change. This is a shop. Stop, let me take this thing. This is what you are doing. Then the girl said she started feeling some way be like, stop, let me ask for change, and this is what you are doing. So the boat driver keeps on going. Then the girl keep on talking. Then the boat driver stopped. So when the boat driver stopped, the girl got out from the car. Then the boat rider also came out.
Once I said, driver, I want you to stop so that I can go and get a change for you. Then he started rolling the glass up. Immediately I saw that he started rolling the glass up, I just opened the car and I got down from the car. Like fast, because I got scared. So when I got down from the car, then he stopped. So when he stopped, he got down. So when he got down, he came to meet me. Then he points a knife on my tummy. And he was like, madam, if you fool, I will choke you, eh? I was like, driver, what's going on? Like, I don't want the change anymore. You can't go. He was like, sit down. I was like, hey, I don't want.
Then the boat rider removed a knife and was like, if you don't keep quiet, I'll stab you. So the boat driver pointed the knife at the girl's tummy and said, if you don't keep quiet, I'll stab you. And the boat rider told the girl, Idara, get inside the car. You have no other option. So the girl said, Idara said, she played it at school. She played it at nothing is going on. So she had to obey the boat rider's commandment. The boat rider's commandment. The boat rider is not Jesus, but Idara has to obey the commandments. So Idara said she played it cool. So she played it cool, like she wanted to enter into the car. No, then she
ran the change anymore. You can take the money and go. He was like, madam, I will choke you. Where sit down in the car. So I was like a Tommy, so like I was so confused. I didn't know what to do. I was begging him. I was like, driver, please, I'm sorry, I don't want to change anymore. Please let me go. Then no, then he hit my hand. Because I was holding my bag. Then he hit my hand. If you can see, I have some small black cloth because I had to go to the pharmacy for them to like put ice on it. And I was like, driver, please, I beg you, please, I don't want to change anymore, please. Then he was like, sit down. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit. So whilst I was acting like I was sitting down in the car, then I just ran away. So whilst I was running and I started screaming, I was like screaming, hey, they want to kill me, they want to kill me. Then he sat in the car and he drove off. That was when the people around the shop, that small kiosk, came outside, and it was like, I was like, oh, the driver tried to stab me. The driver tried to stab me, and then they even started taking stones to even like throw on his car to like get him. Hey!
And away shouting, oh, person he wants to kill me. Then the boat rider quickly enters into the car, then drove away. So when Idara was doing Operation Kumi, there are a lot of people around there. They came around asking what's happening. She narrated everything. Then they started throwing stones at the boat rider's car. So this is what she has to say about the boat diary.
So me, I'm just thinking, I'm like, imagine if, let's say, I sat in the car and then I followed him because to where he wanted to take me to. Was he going to kill me? What was he going to do? Like, Bolt driver, dear. I reported this to Bolt. I called them. I spoke to them. I reported the whole issue, and then they told me to report this to the police. They said they were going to track the driver. His name is called Evans. That's the driver's name. His name is called Evans. He's dark. Drives an Uber car. The car is gray. Guys, see, if it wasn't that I was calm at that situation, this driver would have stabbed me. He would have stabbed me, honestly, because if you look at his face, you can see that this guy is very demonic. If you look at his face, you have to be right now. What is going on, eh? Both people, what is going on? When you pick your riders, you don't check, eh? You don't check. You just bring anybody to come and ride the boat. And both people, eh? Try to make sure that you select your riders or your drivers well, because one day, somebody will get hurt. Somebody will get hurt because all these complaints, people have been complaining this and that. You people don't do anything. Do you want somebody to die first? Do you want somebody to die? Do you want somebody to get hurt? Like, the person will die first before you know that, okay, we have to check our riders well. Why? Like, it's so traumatizing. Like, I've been traumatized from like since Friday. Oh, it's just today that I was able to like, oh, let me just make this video to like get people aware. Imagine if, let's say, for instance, you do giddy, oh, bah, he stabs me. Hey, Raddy. It's crazy.
People have been saying this, but this is her first time experiencing this. And this is very bad. This is her first time experiencing this. So this is the news I'm bringing to you. So in case when you find any interesting news, just tag me under the post. If the news interests me, I will react to it. Thank you.